Today we're going to load three trial balances on Python, and we're going to do a vertical and horizontal analysis on them, on all of them. So this is a code that works for these trial balances. It will be available on my GitHub, but imagine that you don't have three trial balances, but actually like 50, 100. This code will be of enormous help to you. So let's get on to the code. So let's get on to the code itself. This is our code. What it does first is, of course, we use pandas library as it is the factual library for data analysis. We put some options to display all rows and to take out scientific noting. And we read the trial balances that we are going to analyze here. In this case, we read them from an Excel file. This is the format that the trial balances have. The code, the count number on the column A, the description in column B, the FSLI, the financial statement line item on column C, the type of the account, meaning asset, liability, income, expense in the column D, the, the time or any other classifications on column E, if it's short term, long term, intercompany in column F, and of course the total debits and total credits for the account. As we can see, we have them separated between two columns. And we have that with three trial balance, but imagine that we have perhaps 10 or 15 trial balances, and we want to just join them all together to be able to analyze them on our will. So that's what we did basically. We loaded three trial balances. We could set up a function if we want to load them, if we have a list with all of the trial balances. We then created a column for the date of the trial balance, the date of the fiscal year. In this case, is 2020, 2021, 2022. We then join or concat, as it is the pandas function that we use, all these three trial balances. What this makes of a result is basically the same trial balance, but one over the other. Let's set up here an example. As you can see here, it's basically the same trial balance one over the other. Here's 2020, here's 2021, and here's 2022. But we gotta clean this data a little bit. We got to put all the amount in just one column, not separated into two. So that's what we do here basically. We drop this column, which is named unnamed 9. This column does not serve any purpose. We combine, well, in this case, we actually transform the total debits and the total credits. We just clean it up. So we have no null values, and we replace the empty strings. We could also use a strip method. In this case, I did it a bit more manually. And after that, we just clean up the account number, and we just transform the total debit to total credits to a number amount, to a float. And then we just sum it up all. Let's just give an example of the result. The result is this. As you can see, we do not have the total debits and total credits column. We have just an amount column. And this column is the sum of the two. You can see here, the liabilities or credit accounts are with the negative sign. And if we sum all of these together, we should get a 0. So let's just go here and put Monto. As you can see, we got 0 in all three trial balances. Now, after that, we're going to actually create out of a trial balance an FSLI, sorry, a financial statement. In this case, we're going to create only the income statement, as it is the easiest one. And income statement, we just select the trial balance, right? And we filter out to only include the income and expenses account, the results account. And then we just group by the FSLI and the financial closure, the financial end of the year. We drop some columns, we pivot the table so we get a, let's say, a more pretty way to showing the income statement in the way that we are used to seeing it. And let's see the result. We also create the kind of subtotals, the total income, the gross profit, the operating profit, and the net profit. We create those lines, that those are important for any financial statement. So let's put it up here, and we can see the end result. We have basically an income statement. We have the net income in a year over year, 2020, 2021, and 2022. The net profit, we got everything. And it is in the correct signs. As you can see, cost of sales is on negative. Uh, Depreciation and administration expenses are negative as well. Taxes are negative. So that's basically what we got now. We can do also this for the balance sheet or a cash flow. In this case, we did it only with the income statement. So imagine this for like, I don't know, 100, perhaps 20 uh, trial balance. It saves you a lot of time. And also saves you a lot of time as we can have here a vertical analysis. Here we're analyzing vertically the 2022 year. Here we have a total percentage of total net income. And we can see here 59. Of course, total net income is 100%. Cost of goods sold is only 14%, but administration expenses is 40%, and net profit is 36%. So it's pretty simple. It's not a really hard code. You will see it in my GitHub. And here we have also a horizontal analysis, as you can see here. In this case, we just compare year over year. Here's a comparison in percentage. Of course, I just randomly generated all these amounts, so perhaps the percentage do not make that much sense, but they are mathematically correct. Here is from 2020 to 2021. The net income was, the net sales dropped 62,000%, a bit, a bit high. And from 2021 to 2022, it actually got better. It improved by 5,075%. Of course, these numbers are randomly generated, and that's why the percentages are so high. But regardless, the code is here. You can use it if you have any trial balance that you want to analyze. From here on, you can do pretty amazing things, as you can create a balance sheet with a trial balance that it has the FSLI. You can create a forecast with this, a financial planning analysis type of work. So it's pretty amazing. You can do all type of analysis with this trial balance loaded into Python. So that was basically it. I hope you liked this code, and we'll see you next time.